get down here on the Max Speed TV starting grid. Marcus Richardson taking the pole with a 23.230. That was actually, I think, a little bit quicker than his practice time. Justin Lisenby also with a 23.2, but off by 57 one-thousandths of a second. So he'll take up second. Ariotti in third. John Berry starting fourth. Tommy Gossett fifth. Scott Ramler sixth. Tony Hilbrand seventh. Anthony Emery starting eighth. Daniel Falkingham ninth, and Zoltan Herzeg with a 10th place qualifying. Joseph?
Femi Olat, playoff driver, will start in the 11th spot with Justin Gable to his outside, starting 12th. In row number 7, we got Nate Stewart 13th and Nicholas Carresso 14th. And in row 8, Andrew Cardinelli starting 15th, the last qualifier, and Aaron Smith will start 16th. Starting 17th and 18th will be Will Klein and Hunter Combs. And then in row number 10, starting 19th and 20th, we got Cody Miller and Spencer Owens.
All right, Tom Mercier way back in 21st. One of the chase drivers, he needs a win here tonight, too, to lock himself in. Eaton Jones, 22nd. Terrell Baker, there's another one. He needs a good finisher tonight. And Sean Williams, 23rd, 24th, both chase drivers. Jared Darling, 25th. Elijah Gracia, 26th. Cody Lamas, 27th. Scott Schuer, 28th. And Taylor Fry running up the field in 29th.
29 drivers ready to go. Racing here at the 1 mile Rockingham Speedway. 150 laps here. Very hot track. 126 degrees right now. So these guys are going to be sliding around a lot. We'll see if it cools down any throughout the race. But for now, it's going to be hot. Marcus Richardson on the pole. The engines have fired and the cars are about to roll. And we're about to get the final race of the round of 12 underway.
Here we go. It's going to be fun.
Tell you, yeah. Look at Daniel Falkham, Zoltan Herzeg. They're Femi Olat. They're normally fast, but they're 9th, 10th, 11th. I wouldn't be surprised if they find something now so they could be in contention for the win tonight. But yeah, drivers like Terrell Baker, Ariotti, they need great results. Bad too.
Yes.
Half a lap, Rudy.
Yeah, I know it. Here we go. Get them going, Joseph.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first off, thank you guys so much for tuning in to tonight here on Max Speed TV. The final race of the round of 12 is about to get underway here at the Rockingham Speedway in Rockingham, North Carolina. Who will be the 8 drivers that will move on into the round of 8 starting next weekend at Chicagoland Speedway? And who will be the 4 drivers eliminated after tonight? The pace car is about to pull off 150 laps here at this 1 mile Rockingham Speedway. Marcus Richardson will lead the field down to the green flag, and here we go. The green flag is in the air, and the final race of the round of 12 is underway. Whoa, tire spin going on to the back. Big crash. Femi Olat is also involved. Sean Williams is involved. We got 2 playoff drivers already in trouble. Here, right at the drop of the green flag, Tony Hilbrand's also involved in that. 3 playoff drivers in trouble. Playoff implications early here at Rockingham.
Let's go back and take a look here and see what happened.
That was just major tire spin, and that's what happens on this hot, slick racetrack, too. I mean, these guys will be spinning the tires a lot on these restarts. They really need to be careful.
Yeah, Femi Olat really lit him up there.
Yep.
But I don't know if that was the cause. No, it was stacked up in front of him. It looks like Tony Hilbrand's is the one.
Tony Hill. Yep.
Oh, man. Let me find him here. Where is he?
Yeah, Tony Hilbrand was the one I saw first that spun the tires. He really spun the tires really bad.
Oh, it was Tommy Gossett ahead of him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was. I didn't see that.
Yeah, Scott Ramler, changed lanes there and come down and forced Tommy Gossett to... Oh, man.
Yeah, so Tommy Gossett spun the tires first, and that stacked the whole bottom lane up. Tony Hilbrand tried to check up, and he actually got hit by Daniel Falkingham as well. And then Nate Stewart got in the back of Femi Olat. You had Sean Williams that also got hit in the back trying to slow it down. I mean,
I wanted to look at Tommy Gossett, the deal here with Tommy Gossett real quick. I don't know exactly what happened there. It looked like a Rambler come down the hill. I'm going to go real slow here so you guys can check.
Yep, Tommy Gossett.
Yep. Well, but Rambler, I don't know. No, Tommy got you're
no,
right.
he just
Tommy
spun the
Gossett,
tires. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He spun the tires just trying to get up through the gears. And then Tony Hilbrand got run over by Daniel Falkham, and then Femi Olac got a piece, Sean Williams, Nate Stewart, and then Cody Lamas hit the outside wall pretty hard. He's most likely done for the day.
Dang, I'm telling you. Well, yeah, a lot of guys are on pit road. Most of these guys stayed out there. Back half of the field come in.
But here's the thing, Rudy. 3 of those drivers involved were playoff drivers. Femi Olat, Sean Williams, Tony Hilbrand. Thankfully for Tony Hilbrand, he's locked into the round of 8. Right. So just because he got involved in that incident, he's not out of this playoffs. But Sean Williams and Femi Olat, thank goodness they had a lot of points going into this race, because you saw right there, you can get in trouble early on. But it doesn't look like they got a lot of damage at all. I feel like they're going to be okay, and I think they will be back in contention. But man, just big crashes early on, just unbelievable.
And Daniel Falkingham with that damage, when he got into the back of Tony Hilbrand's, gosh, I hope that's not going to, be too much damage for him to. I think it's safe to say he's okay. Him and Aaron Smith are probably okay, but man, I'm telling you that. And what happened to Terrell Baker? He's not in there.
Terrell, I was just about to say, Terrell Baker actually fell through before this race started, and he has not reloaded back in yet.
Oh, my gosh.
So there's another championship implication right there. Can Terrell Baker be out of the playoffs now, because these drivers are on lap 5 now into caution. He hasn't even completed a lap.
Yep, and Bobby Cheney's not here, so those 2 drivers out. So that means only 2 more are going to be eliminated tonight. So Terrell Baker, Bobby Cheney, both of them done.
Man, Terrell Baker just connected back in. So what he needs to do just right now, he needs to try to get back out on the racetrack. I know he's going to be a few laps down, but he better hope for some cautions, maybe some quick cautions, and he needs to stay out, get those waiver rounds. That's the only thing that could help him at this point.
Dang, man, I'll tell you, already. Phew.
I said earlier this race was going to be drama. And I mean, we just dropped the green flag, and it already, not even 100 feet. Drama already.
I would say most of the guys out there, they like to start in first gear, and it's that quick shift when you bang second, hit that second gear, which he wants to step around on you, and I think that's what we're seeing. And don't forget how hot this track is too. Yeah, man, that is just super slick out there.
And that's what kind of caused this crash on the start. It's just it's a hot temperature racetrack. These tires are going to spin a lot. You're trying to get up through the gears, try to get up to speed, but it's such a hot racetrack. It's very slick out there that I guarantee you these drivers are going to learn from that start and try to do something different for this restart. We'll have to see right here.
Well, Marcus has decided to start on the outside, and I think that's a good call. He can actually take off and make sure he gets the first one into turn 1 there, beating Justin Lisenby to the turn 1. So, but here we go, back to green, folks. Going to be restarting on lap number 7. Long ways to go for these boys. All right, pace car heads in. And there goes Marcus.
Green flag.
Good jump on that start. Rambler now battling here with Ariotti for 3rd place.
Yeah, it looks like this time was a very clean restart, but it looks like Scott Rambler is going to be able to hold off Ariotti for that 3rd spot. We also got a side-by-side battle further back. It looked like Justin Gable and John Barry was side-by-side momentarily. They now stay single file. And it looks like we're going to complete the first green flag lap of the day. Marcus Richardson will lead that lap, but Justin Lisenby is right there on his tail.
Well, Anthony Emery already locked in, but he is back in 5th place. So he is locked in already, man. That's awesome.
And you know what? He's just trying to get some more points. I know he's already locked in, but he's trying to collect some more so he can have a bigger cushion going into the next round.
Right now, he's only 1 point ahead of Tony Hillbrands, and Hillbrands is clear back in 24th. He is back out on the track, but which is a good thing.
I'll tell you what, who's dropping back right now? That's John Berry. He just lost 7th to Zoltan Herzan. He just lost another spot to Will Klein. So John Berry going the wrong way early on.
Yeah, and he's kind of put himself in a situation now where he is almost in a dire need win situation here. You know, I mean, I don't really think that he's in fear of being dropped out of it, you know, going into next week, but there is that chance.
He just needs to stay out of trouble. And also Zoltan Herzan, he's just trying to move up through the field. Yeah. Here we go, about for the third spot. Ariati using that outside lane on Scott Ramler, trying to get by him. Let's see if he can get him off the corner. No, not quite. They're still side by side off the corner. You know Ariati's going to be aggressive this entire race. He needs to.
Yeah, he needs to win. That's the only way he's going to be in, is if he can get a win. 64 points behind the leader, and that's a long ways to go. Here comes Justin Gable to the inside of Anthony Emery. Takes that over.
Oh,
Anthony's having battled too much, but yeah, he got into the wall.
Yeah, it looked like he just got a little bit tight off turn 2, and he had Herzan just got by him for that 6th spot. Will Klein might be able to make a move sooner or later. Not right now, but we'll see.
Yeah. He's got it back going, so good deal. Well, I'll tell you what, Justin Lisenby is all over Marcus Richardson, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Lisenby, he was fastest in practice. Started second in this race. Marcus Richardson got the pole, but these two, I watch out for tonight. These two are probably the fastest, as we see right now. Of course, long way to go. Maybe we'll see somebody else come into play towards the end, but we got a battle further back. Looks like Will Klein is trying to get around Anthony Emery for that 8th spot, and he does. Yeah, Anthony Emery is also going the wrong way. Yep. 2 laps after this run started.
But he doesn't need to worry, you know.
No.
Tonight's race is absolutely immaterial to him because he's locked in.
Yeah.
So. But he can go out here and, you know, like you said, try to get as many points as he can.
Well, he can still also go out here and get another win, try to keep another driver for locking themselves into the round of 8. So we shall see.
Oh, Jared Darling up to 10th after starting 25th. Nice move. And
yeah, he's
faulting him. Daniel's got a little bit of damage on the nose of the car, but I think he's okay.
We got a battle for the lead now. Lisenby got a good run off turn 4. He's underneath Marcus Richardson. Coming off turn 2. Oh, and the caution comes out.
Andrew Cardinelli going
Andrew
around.
Cardinelli, yeah, is around right here on the front straightaway.
Oh, my. Let's go see what happened here to Andrew. He's racing with the number 13. Who is that?
Justin Gable.
Oh, okay.
No, I think it's somebody else.
Well, they got a different number on their car or something there.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he got into the wall, and then he collected the 13. Yep. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. They both hit the wall, like synchronized hitting the wall and spinning. So, and that was pretty bad, I think.
And it looked like that was with Nate Stewart.
Yeah, he's running 13 on his car, but his number is actually 37.
Well, they're pitting right now, which I would say you need 4 tires. And Andrew Cardinelli, he's still sitting in the infield. I don't know why he hasn't moved yet or towed it or what, but it's very confusing right now. But here they come down pit road, and Sean Williams stays out. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Maybe he's trying to get a lap lead, try to get a bonus point.
Yeah, definitely.
Probably not a bad call, especially if you're trying to lock yourselves into the round 8. He probably knows he's not going to be the fast driver. Oh, John Berry overshot his pit box. He's going to have to back up a little bit. You don't need mistakes, especially if you're a playoff driver today.
No. Oh, wow.
Justin Lisenby's going to come out first.
Yeah.
And Scott Ramler's second. Wow, 3 wide coming off pit road there.
That was crazy. All right, You want to talk to somebody? You're going to have to make it quick.
Yep, I'm gonna. Well, I was gonna talk to Sean Williams, but it looks like he's gonna come down pit road right now. So I think you know what? Let's get Lisenby in here.
All right.
Justin Lisenby, got a copy?
I got you, Joe.
Well, it seems like you got a fast car. You just took the race lead away from Marcus Richardson before that caution came out. You were riding behind him for a little while. How's the car and how's the track conditions out there?
Well, the track, it's really hot, so everybody is extremely loose. As you saw, like the start, Tommy he just looped it around because there's so much wheel spin with this. So you're gonna have to be just on your toes and be smart with it. And personally, I find like these loose cars to be really fun. Marcus, I don't know if he was saving or I was just straight up faster or not, but either way, that was a fun battle with him.
Now, did the car come in like? Is the car good on the short run, or did it come in on the long run there?
It's kind of like just feels good all around. You have a little bit more grip in the short run, but still, you do need to be cautious with it. But longer we go, for sure, we're going to be very loose.
All right, well, Lisenby, best of luck to you for the rest of the race. Let's see if you can go the victory lane.
All right, appreciate it, Joe.
Well, now the top 5, Justin Lisenby, Scott Ramler second, Marcus Richardson third, Justin Gable fourth. Great pit stop for Justin Gable there. Zoltan Herzeg, top 5. Ariotti sixth. Will Klein seventh. Daniel Falkingham up to 8th. Anthony Emery 9th. And Tom Mercier will restart in 10th place.
Well, Keaton Jones is out of the race. Now, what I noticed, Jared Darling fell out of the race, but he's trying to connect back in. I'm not sure if something happened to him, but he's just trying to connect back in. I don't know if he lost connection or what, but it looks like he's trying to connect back in. But he was dominant. He was coming up through the field pretty good.
Yeah, he was.
But we'll see. He's got a long race. He can try to recover if he does decide to race again. But we're about to go back to the restart here.
Well, folks, make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the Laura Cup Series. The brand new season starting tomorrow night at Daytona with the trucks. Oh, boy, that's going to be interesting.
That's going to be a good race, hopefully. Just to begin the season, new season in my league. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Pace car is in here. And
green flag.
Here we go. Green flag back in the air. And Justin Lisenby gets a great jump on that restart.
So did Marcus. Marcus going to pass up Scott Ramler.
He is.
Yep, there he got him. Okay.
How about Justin Gable to the outside of Zoltan Herzeg for that 4th spot? Good battle there.
Yes, it is. Ariotti sitting there watching all this thinking, man, I need to be up there battling with them guys too. So, and Justin Gable come down and put the old block on Ariotti. Ariotti couldn't run right there.
I'm not sure if Ariotti is going to be too happy about that. You know, he's racing for his life right now, trying to get into the round of 8. And, oh, man, he got right there to his back bumper. I think that just tells a little bit that he's a little irritated with Justin Gable. But how about the battle for 3rd? Zoltan Herzeg, another driver that wants to make sure he makes it into the round of 8. He just passed by Scott Ramler for that 3rd spot.
I know it. That's awesome.
And Zoltan Herzeg, he was only 7 points to the good. That's not a big cushion right there, so he wants to make sure he has enough cushion to make it into the round of 8.
All right, Scott Ramler, boy, he was really loose coming off the 4 right there. But he's okay. Gable still holding on to the top 5. Femi Olat now into 8th, leading Will Klein and Daniel Falkingham. Falkingham started out up there at about 8th on that restarting, so he's lost a couple. I don't know, man. That damage could be, he could be down on power a little bit.
That and could be tight, too.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, but he could be struggling with it.
But yeah, Femi Olat, remember, he was involved at that wreck at the start of the race, and he's recovered back up to 8th, so good run for him, good recovery for him. We'll see if he's fast enough to compete for the win today. But it looks like so far, it seems like it's single file throughout most of this field.
Femi's another one. He needs to have a pretty decent finisher tonight. If he can stay inside that top 10, he'll be one of the drivers that will We'll move on. I'm all tongue-tied tonight. Hey.
Femi Alat came into this race 23 points to the good, so I mean that's a good cushion.
Yeah.
But hopefully, he wants to make sure he doesn't lose that big cushion by the end of this race.
Started 11th, and he's picked it up to 8th. Doing okay for now. John Berry, trying to keep an eye on John here now. He has went from 4th all the way back to 13th. This is not where he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean he's struggling right now. I don't know what's going on with that car, but he only came in 8 points to the good, so he does not need to keep dropping like a rock, or else that's points he's losing right there, and that's a less of a chance to make the round of 8 as well, and that would be a shame because he was in the top 3 in points for most of this regular season, so he does not want to be out after the round of 12.
I think I would.
Got about for the second spot. Zoltan Herzog just flew right. We actually have some contact for 4th. Justin Gable just power drove Scott Ramler out of the way, and what a great save by Scott Ramler. I don't know if Scott Ramler is really going to be happy about that move. I mean, my goodness, Justin Gable just threw it right into the back of Scott Ramler and just almost turned Scott Ramler around. And Ramler, what a great job saving that race car. But we'll see if Ramler does get back to Justin Gable. We'll see what his reaction is to that, because at a track like this, I don't think you want to be doing that.
Yeah, there is the round of 12, folks, and that's the way they are right now. I just wanted to kind of show you that graphic. Next week they'll be updated to just the round of 8. Only 8 drivers will be moving on. 4 of them will be eliminated this week. So I just wanted to show you that to you guys so you know what we're talking about out here. Only 2 drivers locked in. Anthony Emery, which he is running in 7th, and Tony Hilbrand back in 18th. He's got nose and tail damage. He got sandwiched there between Tommy Gossett and Daniel Falkingham. So,
and that was, and of course that was because of the green flag rig right at the start. But like I said, got nothing to worry about. He's all good.
Yep. Well, Justin Lisenby pulling away a little bit there from Zoltan. And Marcus sitting in 3rd, way back here. He's kind of riding like a mid to high line here. Almost running the Kyle Larson line in 1 and 2. You might be just kind of looking the track over for grip here or something. Well, man, them temperatures is what really gets me. They started out 124 degrees. Unbelievable. Well,
man,
Scott Ramler's closing up on Gable.
Whoa, Femi Alat had a big moment coming off turn 2. Man, what a save there. That stacked up all these guys here.
Yep.
Will Klein got around him, Falkingham did, and now here comes Tommy Gossett. And yeah, you're right. Up here, Scott Ramler is closing in on Justin Gable. We'll see what's going to happen between these two.
Yeah, there might be a little payback in that. I don't know. We've seen some things at the beginning of the season there. Ramler was involved in. We had a couple other drivers that were involved, and they were parked for a week. So I hope we don't see any retaliation again, because we might see somebody parked again.
I tell you what, Femi Alat is struggling right now. He is dropping. He dropped like 3 or 4 positions the last couple laps. He just cannot get off those corners. There's Tom Mercier right behind him, another driver that needs a good run. He's outside of top 8. Even John Berry is back there as well. These guys don't need a run like this.
Well, Terrell Baker is out on the track and has picked up a couple of positions since he's been back out there, but he's 17 laps down. Good Lord.
I tell you what, Scott Ramler right there with Justin Gable. He's getting closer and closer. Will we see some contact between these two?
Well, we're about to find out, because, boy, he is right on his bumper. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I hate to see that.
Well, we'll see. Because we know how Scott Rambler can be.
Yeah,
He said it before that if they want to race me like that, I'll return the favor. Oh, he got really loose off the corner.
He tried to cut it down there. I think he was thinking that he got some front stretch speed, that he might try to get to the inside of Gable, but he turned the wheel just a little bit too much, and boy, you can't do that here. Got to be very, very smooth on that wheel. You know, it's amazing, Joseph. I always wanted to talk about this. It's amazing how much you can learn just by watching some of these drivers. And I don't know how much of it we could actually take and apply because we're not on the track. Well, you can, but not me. But you learn, you watch these drivers and the mistakes that they make. And how much of that can you take and apply when you're out there driving?
Oh, I 100% agree.
I've
raced with these guys many times, and I understand some of these drivers have different driving styles. Even their attitudes are different out there on the racetrack. It's very fun to watch. And like you said, the mistakes some of these drivers can make and how they can regroup from that, learn from that. It's incredible.
Well, Zoltan's closed up on Lisenby now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we might see a pass for the lead here in a minute.
And Zoltan Herzeg, I mentioned it a few minutes ago, only 7 points to the good coming into this race, and a win would definitely lock him into the round of 8.
Yep. Now, don't forget, he missed a race here a couple weeks ago. Remember that?
He did.
He was out of town or something and missed a race. Totally missed it. So, for him to still be in here, now a win right now would lock him into this. But now, there is some stipulations on that too. If you're in the chase, you can't miss any races, can you?
Yeah, I'll get back to that, but it looks like Zoltan Herzeg looked like he had a run there to make an opportunity to pass him. He's right there on Lisenby. He's trying to he's not really going all the way up to the outside, but he's trying to go up a little bit more than Lisenby is, see if he could get that run off the corner. Let's see what he does down here, turns 3 and 4. It looks like both of them just stays on the bottom line, but it seems like Herzeg can get off the corner a little bit better than Lisenby can, but you see Zoltan also wiggled a little bit coming off the corner,
he did.
So didn't really gain anything there, but he's trying.
Looking good, looking strong, man. I'm telling you, that we could see a very good battle there coming up here in just a few minutes.
And here comes lap traffic ahead of them too. That's Scott Schuer, Cody Miller, and Andrew Carnelli.
There he
goes.
goes.
Here comes Zoltan Herzeg for the race lead. Underneath Justin Lisenby going in the 1.
He's gonna get it.
He is. There he goes.
Yeah, Lisenby was a little loose coming off the turn 4, and Zoltan took advantage of that. Now we got lap traffic. Like you said, that's the number 4 there, Scott Schuer, just ahead of him. Scott's the last one on the lead lap. So what's Zoltan going to do here? He's going to go to the inside. Scott's going to give him the whole inside here to the leaders to battle it out. Oh, man.
Oh, Cody Miller got on the wall up ahead of him. That's what these drivers don't need to see.
Yeah, I'll bet you that the old pucker power was right up on that one. Wow, man, I'm telling you, see Cody do that. He was probably even a little nervous too. Oh no, I'm going to spin and take out the leaders, Spencer Owens not far ahead of these guys. He'll be the next one to go a lap down. Marcus Richardson, Justin Gable, and Scott Rambler. That is your top 5 as they sit right now. Rambler looks like a little bit loose out there. I think that's why he's not up there on Gable's tail anymore.
Oh, Zoltan Herzeg just got in the wall off turn number 2. He hit that pretty good, and just now lost the race lead to Lisenby. Now with that damage, how much is it gonna affect that race car?
I don't think it's too bad, but
no, but he nailed it to me.
Yeah, he's got some damage on that right front now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it looked like he got loose off turn 2 first, and he overcorrected a little bit and then pounded that outside wall.
Man.
Playoff implications a little bit right there.
Yep. And, you know, again, going back to what you were talking about earlier, we've got so many drivers out here that need a win. You know, Zoltan, he's one of them. He could use a win to lock himself in. Ariotti needs a win. John Barry needs a win. You know, we got a lot of drivers out here that they're kind of in a situation where to lock themselves into that top 8, they actually need a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Zoltan, John Barry, and Ariotti. Them 3 need a win to be in.
Yeah, right now Ariotti's sitting in the 6th spot, not where he wants to be, but of course it's only the first half of the race, so still plenty of time left, but he needs track position as well.
He's really loose coming off of 4, too. Everybody seems to be loose coming off of 4. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, yeah, these drivers, I mean, both turn 4 and turn 2, I mean, just sideways coming off the corner for a lot of these drivers.
He got loose right there.
Yeah, and here comes Anthony Emery to his outside. This is for the 6th spot.
Will Klein, he's coming up behind these guys. Wow, Anthony Emery's car was everything but going sideways on that corner right there. I can't even imagine what these guys are feeling out here right now with them temperatures up so high.
Oh, we got the caution.
132 degree track temperature right now.
Hang on, we got a caution. That's in the, I can't
Tony
tell where that's
Hilbrand's.
at. Tony Hilbrand's around.
Oh, man.
And he was a lap down already.
Yep. I think he's probably thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Let's just get this race over.
I'm ready for Chicagoland. I'm ready to start the round of 8 next week.
Yep. I mean, he's locked in. He really doesn't have anything to worry about, but he just wants this race to be over. Let's see what he does here. It looks like, oh, man, that car was all out of shape coming out. He almost took Aaron Smith out with him.
Yeah, I mean, he was very loose coming off the corner. I mean, we have seen most of these drivers fighting loose coming off the corner, and it looked like that was more than just being loose. I mean, that car just went around on him. Yep. He had no chance of saving that. So Tony Hilbrand's around.
All right, here come the leaders. Everybody's coming to pit road. Oh, there's Jared Darling. He's coming back out. He's 37 laps down, but he is back in the race.
Femi Olat stayed out. Wow.
Yep. Grab a bonus point. Not
nice.
a bad
well,
idea.
it's just like what Sean did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good deal.
Here comes Justin Gable. Looks like Justin Lightsby's going to come out first. Marcus Richardson second, and Justin Gable third. And looks like Zoltan Herzog is still sitting on pit road, trying to get all that damage fixed.
I figured that. I figured as much. But where is he at? I'd like to talk to Zoltan.
Sounds good.
Yeah, he's got his mic muted. But Zoltan, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Man, you got into the wall after getting up there in the lead. Now you're trying to get the damage fixed up. Uh-oh, what happened? Everybody disappeared on me.
You got the lead away from Justin, and a few laps later, it looks like you lost it off turn number 2 at first, and then overcorrected and hit the wall. How bad was the car? How bad was the performance after that contact, and how bad is the damage?
I got like 3.5 minutes worth of damage. So the car's toast, but we'll see. The car, it felt like it just broke. Like there was no sign that it was going to get loose. There was really nothing to it, and it's just.
Well, if it's any consolation, Zoltan, the track temperature is 132 degrees right now.
Oh damn! Yeah, that makes things a little sick.
Man, I'm telling you, it's crazy out there. I bet you. I mean, we were talking about a lot of the drivers that are kind of like in that dire need situation to get a win here tonight. You're one of them. You know, John Barry's another one. Ariotti's another one. You know, you guys need a win to get in. You know, so do you think that damage is going to affect you that much?
Yeah, it might. Hopefully it tightens me up a little bit. If it tightens me up a little bit, we might be in business. But
all right, good.
I don't have any engine damage, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. I'm going to be starting in the back. I'm going to try to fix all this damage with hopefully if we get some more cautions and see what we got.
All right, Zoltan. Well, good luck out there, buddy.
All right, thanks, man.
Sorry, did I blink out or something, Joseph?
Yeah, it seemed like you cut out there. That's why I was trying to finish up your question there.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, because I thought, well, that was weird. All the cars disappeared on the track and everything. Weird. Well, Femi stayed out.
Yeah, he did. I'm not sure about that call right there.
Yeah.
We'll just have to see. Hopefully, he doesn't spin the tires much either.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a.
That's what I'm worried
thing.
about.
And he's got 40 laps on them tires too. Everybody else got new tires.
Well, we'll find out right here.
Yep, get them going.
All right, we're going to go back to the restart here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 92 laps to go. The pace car is off now. And here we go, green flag back in the air. And look at that little tire spin.
Oh, man.
Oh,
He
man,
knew it.
really
He
bad.
knew it. Yeah, he knew it too, boy. And I'll tell you, Lisenby took advantage of that. So did Justin Gable.
Yeah, look at Justin Gable up there in second all of a sudden in the picture. Oh, and we got a
caution.
wreck. Is that Femi Olad I just saw go around?
I don't know, but I think
No, I don't think
Cody-
so. No, it wasn't.
Cody Miller, I think, was something here. Let's go back and take a look.
It
here.
was Cody Miller.
Was
Went
it?
around in
Okay.
turn 1.
I thought it was because it showed him at his speed at 0. You know, and I thought,
Oh, that's a good indication.
yeah. That's how I look, and I can usually tell. You know. Okay, he got going. Boy, these were. Wow, what the heck? Terrell Baker was driving by everybody. He goes up the middle, and it looks like. Oh man, is he gonna? Oh, Taylor Fry got into the back of him. Oh yeah, he got into the back of Cody and spun Cody. Man, that's a tough break right there.
I believe at this point Cody Miller is saying 1,000 words.
Yeah. Well, you know, he don't like this game anyhow.
Yeah, game.
A game, yeah.
Well,
He
it
calls
doesn't
a
look.
game.
It doesn't look like anybody is pitting right here. So let me bring him up in the booth. Cody Miller, got a copy?
Hi.
Well, what happened there, man?
A dude was on the apron. I yelled, "We're 3." He didn't hear me, and I died.
So the dude on the apron, which was Femi Olat, that was all his
Femi?
fault.
No,
Well, he was on
No,
the
that was
apron.
Taylor-
Was
that
it
was
Taylor?
Taylor
Okay.
Frey.
Well, there was 2 people. I wasn't sure who you were talking about, so I thought I'd
Taylor
get
Frey.
clarification. Okay. Well, what kind of words do you have for him right now?
I mean, I yelled at him, but it was just a stern bad. And that's about it because I'm really tired and I don't want to be here.
Well, since you are here, I thought I asked you this question. So how's the track conditions out there for you?
Oh, I try to hit the gas and it wants to go more left when the corner stops. So, which is not good. You don't want that to happen. You want to go straight when the corner stops, but it just keeps wanting to go left. So I try to prevent that, and trying to prevent that, I don't get any acceleration, and then everybody passes me. So that's my race. That's how the track's going.
Sounds like a good day at the track to me.
Right.
Still on the
All
lead
right.
lap. Still on the lead lap, though.
Well, yeah, I don't know how that's possible because not only did I miss the start, but I've been involved in 2 crashes, and I'm slower than my great-grandma Shirley and her Buick, so...
All right, well, we'll end it right there. Cody Miller, just hopefully you could just last. That's all
Good
I
luck.
could say.
Yeah, sure. That's all I can hope for.
Good luck, Rudy. Really? He said it before. There's no such thing as luck, so that's why
I
I
know
didn't
that.
go there. I just went to the point of let's just survive. You know.
Yeah, just survive. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, Lisenby's going to be a force to be reckoned with here today with this. I'm telling you. And how about Will Klein up to 3rd now?
Yeah. All of a sudden, where did he come from? He's up to
Golly.
3rd.
He started 17th.
Good run for him. Just slowly getting up through the field. All of a sudden, he's in the top 3. We'll see what he can do in this green flag run if we do get in their green flag run. But it looks like they're going to go back green this time by with Liza on the bottom, Marcus Richardson up high. So we shall see. We'll see if we can get another green flag run here.
All right, folks, here we go. Going to be restarting on lap number 64 as they come out of off the backstretch here, going to turn 3. The rough, bumpy turn 3. Man, I'll tell you, they hit them bumps and that car just everything but lifts off the track. I'll bet you there is times when they are lifting off the track. That's why it's so difficult to get around turn 3 and 4. All right, pace car just about ready to head in. We're about ready to get them going back green. And there goes Lisenby in command of the start. Green.
Man, he's done a good job on these restarts so far. And it looks like Anthony Emery is actually going to get around Will Klein. Oh, there's contact between Scott Rambler and Daniel Falcon. Head on into the wall. Scott Rambler's involved. A couple other cars is involved. That is Justin Gable. Tom Mercier, a playoff driver, a driver that is outside the round of 8, is involved with a lot of damage. Playoff implications here at Rockingham for Tom Mercier.
Let's see what happened here to Falkingham. I don't know. It looked like Rambler's car kind of stepped around on him a little bit. And in trying to save it, he got into Falkingham. Well, Falkingham's car was almost out of control, too. Golly. Going into, it looked like Rambler was going to go 3 wide, but then when he kind of drifted up the hill there, he got into Falkingham. And then he tries to steer out of it.
Oh, man, he hit that outside wall hard, too, head on. And then look at Tom Mercier involved in that. That's a playoff driver that was outside the top 8, is now in trouble here. And Justin Gable, who was having a strong run early on, is involved. So that's a shame for him as well.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Tom Mercier, I feel bad for Tom because he was running so good. He doesn't have near as much damage as Falkingham's got.
No,
I'm concerned about Daniel now.
Yeah, Falkingham came into this race, Rudy. I mean, a big cushion ahead of in the top 8. He was 25 points to the good, so I don't think it's going to hurt him too much. I think he's still going to be all right. But for Tom Mercier, who was 7 points outside the round of 8, is in big trouble here.
I feel bad for Tom. He's going to stay out because he wants to stay on the lead lap. Or is he coming? No, he is coming to pit road.
Yeah, he's going to come in the pit road now. He's going to have to. I mean, he's got too much damage. He needs to figure out how much damage he has. But look at the nose damage right there. That's he's going to lose some power.
He's probably got a meatball flag or something. He's got to come in. Could have a blown tire or no hood on the car. I'll have to slap a hood on that right off the bat.
Well, let's see. We'll see what I know he's going to be singing on pit road. So let's see if we can maybe try to get a word with him.
Tom Mercier, okay.
If he's in here, I don't see him in here. Oh, I don't see him in here anyways. All right, so he's not in here. How about let's talk to Daniel Falkingham?
There you go.
Daniel Falkingham, got a copy, bud?
Yep.
Well, so it looked like you and Scott Rambler were side by side going to 1, and it looked like Scott Rambler just lost it underneath you, and you hit that outside wall pretty good. How bad is the damage?
Destroyed.
What did you see from your perspective?
I was beside him, then just went up into me, trying to save, then he hit me again, and we hit the wall. And we're down like 400 RPM, so yeah, it's amazing.
So you were 25 points to the good going into this race. I know that's a good cushion, but are you concerned at all that this wreck is going to affect you being into the round of 8, or you think you're still going to be okay?
I think we'll be fine, as long as we get back on the lead lap, because I know I'm still racing Aaron and Sean, because I think we were all tied, and I feel like a lot of people have had issues like Femi, so I think we'll be all set, but who knows, I'll probably get wrecked again, because this is my luck this race, it seems like.
All right, well, Daniel, best luck to you. Hopefully you don't get collected in any more incidents, and hopefully we'll see you definitely in the round of 8, but just try to survive, man.
We'll probably get caught in another wreck, but thanks.
Dejected.
Yes, he is, very. And I can't say as I blame him. You know, I'd be pretty dejected, too. Here we go. Get him going there, Joseph.
All right, I'm going to go back to the restart with 82 laps to go this time by. Look at who's on the outside now. That is Anthony Emery into the picture. Remember, Anthony Emery dominated last week at Watkins Glen to lock himself into the round of 8. So we'll see if he can have something for Justin Lisby here. Here we go. The pace car is off.
Green.
And Lisby is going again. Another great jump for him. Green flag back in the air. And now a side-by-side battle for third with Will Klein on the bottom. Ariati all of a sudden on the outside trying to go for that third spot.
Yeah, Ari needs a win here. Just remember that. He needs to win here tonight to be locked in. If he doesn't, he's going to be out of the round 8.
John Barry all of a sudden back into the top 5.
Yeah,
remember
this
he
is
dropped
good.
he dropped like a rock early on. He was about almost outside the top 15 at one point, but now he's up to 5th where he needs to be. Oh, sideways up in turn number 1, Marcus Richardson. What a save. It looked like him and Taylor Fry made contact going into 1. Marcus Richardson does a great job saving that car.
What's Taylor Fry being the bowling ball here tonight? Or?
I guess so. That Home
Man.
Depot.
Dang. He came in like a wrecking ball.
Like
John Williams.
like who sang that song? Like Miley Cyrus? I think it was her.
Yeah. Came
Like
in
her,
a wrecking
right?
ball. Yeah, like her. Oh, Terrell Baker.
Whoa, Terrell,
Making a
please
save.
hang on, bud.
Nice save.
He's 18 laps down. And he's still being aggressive. I love that.
Man. Good save, though. The number 25 running in 25th. 18 laps down. Well, Tom Mercier seems to be okay here. They still have not put a hood back on it, but he is 1 lap down. Let's get back up to the front here. Lisenby pulling away from Anthony Emery, and Anthony got a mirror full of Will Klein.
Yeah, not too far behind is Ariati, and then John Barry. And look at who's coming back into the picture as well. Tommy Gostin. Remember, he was the one that created that huge accident and dropped the green flag. And he's recovered pretty well. He was good in practice, so he does have a fast car if he just stays out of trouble. So he's recovered pretty well. He's almost there into the top 5 if he could get around John Barry. Not close to him yet, but I wouldn't be surprised we see him in the top 5 shortly.
Well, you know, John Barry's signature, we see him every week. Usually he'll start toward the back and stay back there. But once you get up into the second half of the race, we see John usually turn up the heat a little bit. And I think that's what he's doing right now. He's saying, okay, I've got a fast car. I just need to stay up here inside this top 5 to have a good finish today. And maybe he'll have a shot at staying in the top 8.
I would say he did pretty much concern me at the start of this race, though, because I'm like, man, what is going on with this car? But yeah, he's recovered pretty well. He's stayed out of trouble. He's back in the top 5. We'll see if he has a top 5 car at the end. I'm not sure if he has a winning car, but I feel he has a top 5 car. Whoa, Anthony Emery got sideways off turn 4, and Will Klein is right there.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely ready to take that position away. I was just going back to check on Zoltan. Now, Zoltan's starting to pick up some ground here. He's coming up on Aaron Smith. It looks like he may have got almost all that damage fixed on that right front, so I don't know. He may have a few seconds left. But he's moving up through the field pretty good. But now, look at Scott Rambler. We've seen Scott taking out Daniel Rockingham here just a few minutes ago. Let's just hope that doesn't happen to like, you know, chase drivers like Zoltan. We got a few chase drivers in this group right here.
Yeah, like Aaron Smith is up there as well.
So let's just hope that does not happen. And Zoltan looking to the outside there of Elijah Gracia. Elijah running in 13th, and Zoltan drove around the outside of him and got that position. Now he comes up on the wrecking ball here. Taylor
Man, back marker. And now a pro wrecking ball, huh?
Yep, pro wrecking ball back marker. Yep, there you go. Zoltan's going to make short work of him, I think.
Tell you what, Aaron's...
Look at Cody Miller up here. 10th place for Cody.
He was battling with Aaron Smith right there.
He was pretty loose coming off the corner, but Zoltan, I think, is going to clear him and get that position. So Zoltan up to the top 10. He's moving. And Will Klein did get around Anthony Emery.
Yeah,
he missed that pass.
Yeah, it happened a few laps ago. Anthony Emery got a little bit tight off turn 2. He didn't hit the wall, but he decided to let Will Klein go. So, yeah, change for the second spot. But now Ariotti is right there all over the back of Anthony Emery, at least a mirror full right now.
Oh, yeah, he wants that. He wants to get up there and get this win. He needs this win bad. But even if he can get to Justin Lisenby has been so fast here today. Do you think he'd have anything for Justin?
I don't know. I mean,
You know.
Lisenby's been fast. We'll have to see about that. But Zoltan Herzeg is another driver that's been fast. He's just getting around Aaron Smith now for that 9th spot. So Zoltan Herzeg doesn't look like the damage is affecting him too much.
Nope.
He seems like he's still pretty fast. He did say he didn't have any engine damage, which is a good thing. But I still don't know if the handling of that car is still a different performance than what it was earlier. But it doesn't seem like it's slowing him down much.
All right. Well, Falkingham is back out on the track, 21st position, but he is a lap down. And he's going to be racing Tom Mercier if he can get to him, but he is way down on horsepower, way down. Mercier, he is really... See, where is he? He is 10th in points coming into tonight, so he's got to have a good run. He may be one of the guys that's going to be eliminated here. I'm not really sure. We're going to have to wait till it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be in and who's going to be out.
Yeah, right now he's running 14th on the racetrack. Only, no, I'm sorry, not 14th, I'm sorry. He's running 20th on the racetrack, just one lap down. First car a lap down.
Lisenby went around Falkingham, put him 2 laps down. And here comes Will Klein up on Falkingham now. Daniel, he gets out of the way, though. He said, man, I can't race these guys. I'm just too slow. Oh.
Well, he did say he was down at least 400 horsepower, so... And that's a shame. I mean, it did seem like Falkingham just didn't have anything for this race regardless. He just wasn't fast in practice, wasn't fast in qualifying. And he was only running like 9th through 11th for most of that race until he got involved in that crash. So tough day for Daniel Falkingham for sure, but hopefully he can build back his momentum next week at Chicagoland.
Ariotti, John Barry, them guys all get by. Tommy Gossett. Marcus Richardson now kind of, I mean, he's going to pass up Daniel, but Marcus is, this is not where Marcus likes to run. He wants to be up there leading. I'm kind of surprised that he is back in 7th. Maybe just bad pit stop or something got him back that far.
Yeah, he actually made a pit stop under that last caution, and that's why he's back that far. Yeah. But we'll see if he can get back up to the front, but he's got a long way to go. Right now, he's only 4.5 seconds back. So he's got a long way to go to catch Justin Lisenby, and he only has 63 laps to go as well.
Well, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Clean air. How much do you think that's helping Justin Lisenby?
Oh, tremendously. I feel clean air is definitely important at this racetrack, especially, with this package as well. Clean air is just so important. You want to have nobody in front of you, and so your car is handling much better in clean air, and that's why Justin Lisenby has been able to either pull away or has a better handling car than the guys behind him, because I guarantee you Will Klein right now, he's hitting some of that dirty air from Justin Lisenby, and that's why he hasn't been able to gain too much on him. Either that or Lisenby's just been that fast. But yeah, definitely clean air is definitely important, especially at a racetrack like this. So Lisenby doing a very good job taking advantage of that right now.
I'm going to ride along here with John Barry. He's hanging on the bumper there of Ariotti. And Ari's kind of lost a little bit of ground there to Anthony Emery right now. So that could be kind of interesting to see how that's going to work out. Aaron Smith, Scott Rambler, those guys all back there battling side by side and battling each other. Elijah Gracia. Where's Zoltan at? Zoltan's up to 9th. And he'll be coming up on Femi Olatnik. Femi's doing a great job of keeping himself inside that top 10 here. He wants to make sure that he is going to be in. He may not be able to get the win, but he may be into the next round. You say they go to Chicagoland next week, huh?
Yep, the Chicagoland to start the round of 8.
Boy.
And then it will be... I'm trying to pull up my schedule here. Here we go. So it'll be Chicagoland next week, Auto Club in 2 weeks, and Bristol to end the round of 8. So we got a mile and a half, a 2 mile, and a half mile.
Yeah.
And then it's Charlotte for the season finale.
And that'll be fun. Charlotte for the season finale. Dang. I can't wait. That track just looks so amazing. I hope they run it at night, because the cars just look phenomenal under the lights. It just makes the cars look phenomenal.
Well, Tommy Gossett is right there. Tommy Gossett lost some ground. Oh, and he actually got the wall. Oh, and he's going around down the back straightaway. Is that going to bring out a caution? It seems like he's on the apron. Good save. I was just going to say, he was right behind John Barry earlier. Then he lost some ground. Then he was able to rebound to get back up to him. And then all of a sudden, he got really sideways off the corner.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was right on top of him. Oh, even Nicholas Carresso got by him. So, man, Nicholas coming from 14th back up to 12th. Good deal.
Tommy Gossett went from 6th to 13th right there.
Man, that's unbelievable. But, man, what a save, huh?
That was a great save.
Justin Gable back here to 14th. And Justin was up there battling for the lead at the beginning there. If you remember, man, he was inside the top 5 and putting on a heck of a race.
Tell you what, Marcus Richardson right there with John Barry for that top 5 spot. He got the run a little bit off turn 4. He's underneath John right now. We'll see if he can get by him, or is John going to get that run on the outside? No, he's not. Oh, not quite clear yet. Now he is.
John doesn't want to lose that top 5 position. I can tell you that. He got it.
Yeah, I tell you what, Justin Lisby has checked out all of a sudden. He is 3.3 seconds ahead of Will Klein. And look at that, you got second through.
He's got it.
Yeah, you got second through 6, right on top of each other almost.
Yeah, then it's a long way back to Femi Olat. He is almost 3 seconds behind John Barry, and he's got company. Look at behind him. Zoltan Hertzeg, he is coming. Had a little bit of damage on the right front. I hope it kind of tightened the car up a little bit, like he said. Made it a little more drivable instead of being so loose. I think that's why Zoltan's pretty fast out there right now.
Boy, I tell you what, Ariotti had a big moment in the center of 1 and 2. He was really loose, and unfortunately, because of that, Marcus Richardson was able to get around him for that 4th spot. Now John Barry. Yeah. Not quite there, but he was trying to get back into that top 5. That's Ariotti. That's a guy that's pushing it right now.
Yeah, he needs a win. He is so far back in points, 64 points out of the lead.
But he does. The lead is definitely not important for him. That's for sure. What's important for him is to make that round of 8, and he was 23 points out. That's a lot.
Yep. Like I said, the only way he's going to make it in is if he wins. And I'm not going to say he won't win. They've still got one more pit stop to go through here yet. Whenever that's going to happen.
And we could still have some more cautions.
Yep. Will Klein, Anthony Emery getting closer here. That could be a battle. I think Anthony stepped it up a little bit. He's seen that he's got company coming. Marcus Richardson closing in on him. And here comes Scott Ramler up behind him. Scott's a couple laps down now.
Yeah, Scott Ramler just made a pit stop, as a matter of fact. So look at him. Look at those new tires,
look at that. Man, what a difference, huh?
And of course, here's the thing. Lisenby's fastest lap. Oh, we got a spin on the front straightaway. That's Spencer Owens. He's down the infield right now. No caution.
Well, I got to say, they're keeping it green.
Yeah, as I was pointing out, Justin Leisby's fastest lap was a 23.70. That last lap,
Yeah.
25.35. So they lost over a second and a half of speed because
Yeah.
of those tires.
Yep. But I'll tell you what, Zoltan,
And here comes Anthony Emery.
he's nowhere even close to being as fast as Justin Lisenby right now.
Oh, whoa, look out! Will Klein just got a big shot from Marcus Richardson going into turn one, and Will Klein all of a sudden up into the wall. That is almost the same incident like we saw with Scott Ramler and Justin Gable earlier. Those three were battling for the second spot. Anthony Emery was able to get by Will Klein, but all of a sudden, Marcus Richardson just threw it into turn one and nailed the back of Will Klein. Look at the damage on the back of Will Klein's car
I
right
see
now.
that. Well, and he comes right back. He's going to make another attempt at it here. Oh, Will
And he's
Klein!
into the wall. Oh, and he's pounded the wall again.
Oh my God! And he just hauled that forward right out of the race.
Man, I don't know if Will Klein is going to be very happy about that.
Nope, I don't think so.
He was having a good run. He was
Yeah.
probably going to lose that second spot anyways, but I don't know if Will Klein braked a little early and Marcus Richardson didn't expect it, or Marcus Richardson just didn't just threw it in there and right in the back of him. Can't really tell unless we talk to them, but of course we're still on the green, so no caution. But tough break with Will Klein there.
Well, I got to say, man, you know what's going to happen here once they all get around here. This is going to put Tom Mercier up to 19th and Daniel Falkingham 20th. So they are making some headway. They're ahead of a lot of drivers that are many laps down. Nate Stewart, Spencer Owens, Andrew Cardinelli, and Terrell Baker. So good news. That's good news for Tom Mercier and Daniel Falkingham. So at least they'll be in the top 20. When are these guys going to make their final pit stop?
Well, they should be close to the window. I mean, they should be close.
Yeah.
How many laps have these guys gone so far?
53.
And the pit window you said was?
Well, it should be between 50 and 60 laps, but I'm kind of thinking here if they pit any time now, see this is going to put them at about 40 to go. So, because we got 40 to go this time by. So they should be thinking about pit stops any time now.
Yeah, if I was Leisby, I know he's got a 4-second lead right now. If I was him, I'd think about making a pit stop sometime in the next few laps. And of course, for those playoff drivers, of course, Leisby is not in the playoffs, but he definitely doesn't want to lose an opportunity to win this race. He can't afford the mistake. These playoff drivers can't afford the mistake.
Right.
Nicholas Carresso is actually on pit road right now. He was running in the 10th spot.
Tom Williams now goes into 12th. So he's made up a lot of ground here. He started 24th today, Joseph, and he's running in 12th.
Not a bad run.
And the guys were teasing him about him being slow. He's probably ahead of a lot of them guys that were teasing him.
Yeah, if he stays where he's at, he'll definitely make the round of 8. He'll be good to go, even with Aaron Smith.
Aaron's running up in 7th right now, and that car it has no damage on it. It's as clean as a whistle.
Probably one of the only few drivers without any damage.
Yep. We got some guys coming off of pit road, but look at this. Lisenby with a 5-second lead over Anthony
Yeah,
Emery.
he's checked out. He's fast right now. And look, we got a bout for the second spot. Almost. Marcus Richardson is right there with Anthony Emery.
Yeah, Marcus is just sizing him up right now. And he's finding his weaknesses. You know, he's kind of studying them a little bit here, and finding Anthony's weaknesses and where would be the best place to pass him. And once they get by all this lap traffic, you know, can be kind of hazardous to him. So once they get clear of that and get a little bit of clean air around him, I kind of, there's Marcus. He's taking a look right now.
Yep, there he
Look
goes.
at that.
And look, Anthony Emery's just going to let him go. He
Yeah.
knows that he's faster, so he's like, all right, I'm not going to put up too much of a fight.
That's right. Yeah, they need to pit, so. They should be pitting any time. My gosh, they got to be running pretty low on fuel.
I think that most of these guys are definitely trying to stretch it almost to empty. Just, so... I mean, they're going to make it all the way on fuel anyways, even if they pit right now, but I wouldn't be surprised... we're going to see who's going to be the first one to hit pit road first, but right now it ain't going to be Justin Lizaby. He has got a 5.7, 5.8 second lead. I mean, He is gone.
He just keeps stretching it out there. Nobody can even come close to that. And I think a lot of it's clean air, but a lot of it maybe is, maybe he did a lot more practice than some of these other guys. I don't know. I mean, he's even that much faster than Marcus Richardson. Jeez.
Well, he ran a lot of laps in practice, so he was definitely doing a lot of practice before this race. So it's definitely paying off for him so far. I tell you what, I know this ain't a battle for any positions, but look at this mess back here. Look at this pack behind Anthony Emery stuff. These are mostly lap cars here. Look at this. Oh, my goodness.
I know.
And Andrew Carnelli just got a big crash. Terrell Baker just gets collected. Andrew Carnelli bounced off the wall coming off turn number 2, backs it down right into Terrell Baker, and the caution comes out. And Rudy, this could change everything.
Oh, yeah.
Because most of these drivers none of these drivers have pitted, and I don't think this is what Lizaby wanted to see either.
All right, well,
Lizaby had a... Sorry.
I'm on this right now here. Let's see what happens to Andrew Cardinelli as he comes into turn 1. Terrell Baker's to the inside. And they got the 03 coming up through the middle here. Oh, man, that made it pretty tight. 3 wide at Rockingham, and that put Andrew Cardinelli into the wall.
And then he bounces back down into Terrell Baker. And, honestly, Rudy, I saw... I don't know if I was expecting a wreck to happen, but it was either going to be a wreck or close to being a wreck. And unfortunately, I knew something was about to brew with this huge pack of cars. And unfortunately, it looks like Andrew Cardinelli just got tight off the corner, and Terrell Baker had nowhere to go.
Well, everybody's coming to pit road now. Yeah, baby.
I mean, this is definitely not what Justin Lizaby wanted. I mean, he would have been all right with a green flag pit stop and then still had that big lead. This is definitely not the last thing he probably wanted.
Yeah, because now everybody's going to be right on top of him again. He's going to be the first one out.
Yep, with Marcus Richardson second, Anthony Emery third, Ariati fourth, Femiolot fifth.
Very nice pit stop.
Well, let's see if we can talk to Anthony Emery.
Okay.
Anthony, you got a copy?
Hey, what's up, Joseph?
Well, you seem to have a decent run so far today. I know you're already locked into the round of 8 with that win last week at the Glen, but now with this caution and having another restart, do you think you got anything for Justin Lizaby and the others in front of you?
Probably not. Lizaby's in his own zip code, man. He's really fast tonight, and Marcus is probably a little bit better than me too. I'm interested to see if he's going to have anything for him, but I think I'm probably a third place car, and I think if I finish here, I'll be fine with that.
Now, you got Ariati, Femiolad, those two behind you. I know Ariati has to win this race, so I know he's probably going to be aggressive behind you. You know how Femi is as well. But how has the car been out there for you? How's the track conditions?
It's really, really hard. This track's like Darlington in Atlanta, man. It just gets really loose, and it's just you really have to wheel the thing around here. I'm doing a lot better than I thought I would. I'm usually not too good at these types of tracks. But off exit, you really got to play with the throttle a lot, because the car, just the back end just wants to slide all over the place. Front end doesn't want to turn in the corners, so it's difficult to drive, but it's kind of fun.
Well, I will tell you right now, the track temperature right now is at 126 degrees. It did get up to 132 at one point, so that just tells.
Yeah, that just makes it much harder, much harder.
All right, well, best of luck to you. We'll see if you could get a podium finish, or who knows, maybe if somehow Lizaby and Marcus Richardson get into a mess. Maybe you'll come out the other side of it. Maybe go for the win. So best of luck to you, man.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, he's really got nothing to lose. You know, Anthony Emery's
absolutely
already
not.
locked in, so you might see him just like really drive super aggressive. Now, he's almost forced to right now if he wants to do anything up here because, you know, I mean, with those two out front like that, and we know how fast they are, he's going to have to drive super aggressive to keep up with them or even try to get by them.
And, you know, like I said, if he wins this race, that's just more points for him to go into the round of 8. So it's just more of a cushion for him. So, you know, even though he's already locked into the round of 8, that doesn't mean he won't be aggressive. He is going to be aggressive. And, of course, Ariati, 4th right now. He's going to have to be aggressive here.
All right, well, here we go. Pace car's about ready to head to pit road, folks. We're going to be restarting on lap 24 or 124. Pace car's in. Lizenby on the gas, and Marcus Richardson went right with him. But look at that run Anthony Emery just got.
Yeah, got a good restart there. He's right there on the back bumper of Lizenby. Right on his bumper, actually. I think they actually touched right there. But Marcus Richardson's going to get the run off the corner. Take back that second spot. Very tight off the corner. Anthony Emery 3rd. Ariati 4th. Femi Olad all of a sudden back into the top 5.
Yes, he is. And John Barry sitting there in 6th. Look at the chase drivers we've got up here inside the top 10 now. Aaron Smith, Sean Williams, Zoltan. This is a pack of cars here. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you.
Yeah, right now playoff drivers are 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th in the top 10.
Yep.
So 3rd through 9th is all playoff drivers. But we'll see. I mean, man, I tell you what. Almost a close battle for that 3rd spot. Ariati was right there all over the back bumper of Anthony Emery there. You know he wants to go. Oh, he gets loose. I'm telling you, he wants to go. He's aggressive right now.
I think if he could get by Anthony, you know, I don't know. He's in a... Well,
he's in a tough
situation.
spot.
Yeah, he is. He is in a very tough spot. You got that right. I don't know if he commended tonight thinking about the points. Obviously, he has because he's been running so, you know, really on it, you know. So I'm sure he's thinking about the points, how he's got to have, what he's going to have to do, where he's going to have to finish to even get himself, you know, close to being in that top 8.
Almost had a battle for the 6th spot. Aaron Smith had a little bit of a run coming off 4, and I thought he was going to be able to be below John Barry for that 6th spot going to 1, but he backed out of it and just let John Barry go. So still seeing some passes being made. Here we go, Ariati. Oh, and Anthony Emery shuts the door on him. Whoa. And he's going to go up the racetrack because of that. Hang on, Anthony. And here comes Ariati underneath him for that 3rd spot. These two are being aggressive right now.
Oh, you bet. And Ari's going to get it. Anthony, you just let him go, I think, there because Anthony doesn't need the win.
Oh, but not so fast. I thought he was going to be able to make a crossover move right there, but not quite.
Yeah, Anthony doesn't need the win. He's already in, so that's what I would have done too. I'd have just let Ari go. Because if Ari can get to Marcus or Justin, I don't know if he's got enough to do anything with them.
I would think, in my opinion, he's going to need another caution to bunch things up, and maybe hopefully he could get a good restart. But we shall see. We got 20 laps to go this time by, Rudy.
Yes, sir. Lizenby dominating today. He's led 109 laps. Golly, man. The only ones that have led any other ones are the guys that stayed out. Femi Olat, Sean Williams. Those are the only ones that have led any other laps.
Lizenby, he's just been dominant. I mean, we saw Anthony Emery be dominant last week at Glen. Well, Lizenby is showing it here today, here at the Rock. He has just been, like Anthony Emery said, in another zip code at this point.
Yep, he is. Marcus knows that Justin's fast. I don't know. Has he got anything saved up here for Justin? He's starting to close the gap on him.
I'll tell you what, another battle that's been tightening up. That's for 5th. I mean, look at the 4 cars. Oh, we got a caution.
Whoa.
Oh, and that's forking him around. What happened to him there?
I don't know, but
and he's
Marcus
up in smoke.
Richardson collected. He got into it. Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Wow, you cannot wait to see this replay, Rudy, because this might change everything now.
Okay, I'm watching here is Falkingham. I'm on Falkingham. Okay, Marcus Richards or Lisenby's coming up behind Falkingham. Oh, he got into Falkingham.
No! Lisenby in the back. Oh, and Marcus Richardson also clobbered Falkingham as well.
Oh my God!
So how much damage does Lisenby and Marcus Richardson have? A mistake that you do not expect to see from Daniel Falkingham. I have no idea if Lisenby had no idea which way Daniel Falkingham was going to go, whether he was going to go high or low, and I think Falkingham, it looked like Lisenby thought he was going to go low, so he tried to go high, and then at the last minute, Falkingham just went up high, and Lisenby tried to drop it back down to the bottom, and
I'm on this right now. I'm going to watch this again here from Lisenby's perspective, because now he's coming off the corner, and he sees Daniel up ahead of him.
Watch. He thinks he's going to go low, so he's going to go high.
Oh, my God.
And just runs right in the back of him.
Oh, that surely wasn't planned, I'm sure.
Oh, and then Marcus Richardson also clobbered him as well. Either that or a neck hook through him. But now, Ariati, he could have a shot to win this race now. He may not be out of this yet.
Yeah, oh, no, I don't think so. Well, Ramler, looks like Scott Ramler stayed out. What?
Oh, we got we got Daniel Falkingham and Andrew Carnelli making contact under caution. Look at this. Daniel Falkingham is all of a sudden brake checking Andrew Carnelli. That's what it looks like. I think we got some tempers flaring between the two. I don't know what that's all about.
Or is it just that Daniel maybe not be able to make it to pit road or something?
That too? I don't know. I thought at first it looked like
Carnelli might have been helping him. I don't know.
I'll go back and check that out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, it could be tempers flaring. Daniel's not like that, though.
You know what? That might have been the case. It looked like Terrell Baker was pushing him at first.
Yeah. I think that's what was going on.
Yeah, okay. I got
some
okay.
trouble.
Yeah, it looked like Falkingham just had no power, and I think they were just trying to help out. But now, the question is, what about Justin Lisenby and Marcus Richardson? How much damage do they got? I'm looking at Lisenby's car. It looks like Lisenby's car is pretty much clean from what it looks like to me. Same with Marcus. No, it looks like Marcus Richardson's got a little bit of right front damage, as I can see. But it doesn't look like, Rudy, that it's going to affect them at all. It looked like both of them got lucky here.
Yeah, I'm looking at Marcus's car here. Yeah, he just got just a tick of right front damage. That's really not going to affect him, I don't think. Now, Lisenby, I don't see any damage on Lisenby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look like. I'm shocked by that. That's crazy.
I know it. Now, Ariati does have a little bit on the front, too. He's got a little bit on the right front nose. Yeah, he's got some damage on that car.
So, yeah, it didn't look like there was any tempers flaring. I looked back at the replay and looked like everything was good to go. And so now, Rudy, back to the restart here. We're going to have 13 laps to go. Let's see. What about Ariati? Look at him now. He has a shot to go after this win and lock himself into the round 8. And for Ariati, chat, he needs to win this race if he's going to lock himself. He cannot finish second or third or any other position. He needs to win.
That's right. All right, here we go. Go ahead, Joseph. Sorry.
All right, 13 laps to go. The pace car is going to pull off. Lisenby on the bottom. Marcus Richardson up high. Green flag is back in the air. Oh, and Ariati spins the tire a little bit. Femi Olada had to get on the brakes there. Anthony Emery is now back up to third, but Ariati did not need that kind of restart at all.
No, he did not. Look at Anthony Emery. I'm alive here. And Ariati's going to go around, trying to go around the outside of him. Not going to happen, though. I don't know. Something happened to Aries' car on that takeoff.
Yeah, he just spun the tires, just trying to get on the gas.
Yep. Aaron Smith, because Femi had to check up there, that let Aaron Smith by, so now Aaron's into the top 5.
Yeah, we haven't talked much about Aaron Smith all day long. Look at him in the top 5. Good run for him.
Well, Rockingham is out. He is he's going to finish 21st, or, well, maybe, yeah, he's going to finish 21st. Oh, that's going to be a tough break for him today. And I'm telling you, that's got to be that would just make your stomach hurt. You don't need to run all season and run as good as Daniel has ran this season and to not even be able to finish here at the Rockingham tonight. Oh, man.
I tell you what, Ariati got around Anthony Emery for that 3rd spot.
Yep.
But look at this, Marcus Richardson, he is right there with Lizaby with 10 laps to go, coming to 9 to go this time now. Does he have anything for Lizaby?
And can Ari get there? Here comes Anthony taking a look inside. Oh, they're going to make contact.
No, hang on.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
They did make contact. It was
They
that was
did
so
a
slight,
little
but-
bit.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, remember the last time we saw the top 2, Lizaby and Marcus Richardson, battle out for the win? That was at Darlington just a few weeks ago. And, man, that was a fantastic finish there. Lizaby was leading on the final lap. Marcus Richardson tried to send it into turn 3, hopefully a stick. It did not. Lizaby did a crossover move on him, got back around him, and they were just about side by side at the start-finish line, and Lizaby took the win there. But here they are, these two again. But will it be a different battle here?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I'm not going to say Marcus doesn't have anything for him, but if he's got anything for him with 7 to go here, he better get on that bumper.
He needs to show it now. Yeah.
He needs to pick it up about, he needs to find 4th gear in that car or something. I don't know what he's got to do. Hit the NOS or something on it, I think. Does he have NOS on that?
I don't know. But remember this. We also got 3 attempts at green, white checker. So even if we have another caution, the race won't be over. We're going to go in the green, white checker mode. But
Aries closed the gap on Marcus.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's running out of laps.
Yep. He's got to really pick it up a ton now. He's got clean air up ahead of him. Well, semi-clean. Marcus is making it a little bit dirty up there, but, him and Justin. But these 3 could battle it out here at the end.
Well, we got 5 laps to go, 4.5 laps to go now, and Lizaby leaned by half a second ahead of Marcus Richardson. Does Marcus Richardson have anything for Lizaby in the final few laps? It's going to be tough.
Does.
It's going to be tough because Lizaby, I mean, man, what a drive Lizaby has had all day long.
Yep, I know it. He's just been absolutely dominant here today.
And Lizaby actually pulled away by about another 6 tenths now.
Ariati staying right there about 3 tenths off of Marcus. So I'm kind of thinking he really is not going to have anything for Marcus. Those two have raced together so much. So if Ari's going to have anything, he may get to Marcus, but passing him could be a whole nother story. And even if he did pass Marcus, would it be enough to keep him alive to go into the round of 8?
No, absolutely, no, absolutely not. He has to win this race, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen the way this is going. Well, we got 2 laps to go.
Well, so far it looks like it's going to finish under green.
Well, we'll see. They got to get to the white flag. That's what Lizaby wants to see.
Yep, he wants to see that white flag. He does not want to see any green-white checkers here today.
All right, here we go. White flag in the air. Final lap here at the Rock. Lizaby leading by 3 tenths ahead of Marcus Richardson. Of course, Justin Lizaby not in the playoffs, same as Marcus Richardson. Ariati in 3rd, but unfortunately it's going to be too late for Ariati to make something happen. But Justin Lizaby is going to take a lock-in away from somebody else, and he's going to come off turn number 4. Lizaby with a dominant performance today here at the Rock. He gets the win here at Rockingham Speedway.
Very good. Awesome job by Justin Lizaby. Man, I am telling you, That was pretty amazing. And even when Marcus got sideways there at the very end, he still wound up beating Ariotti to the line. So congrats to them guys, man. I'll tell you what, that was pretty amazing. Right here, you'll see it as they come down through. Right there, he takes the win. So congrats goes to Justin Lisenby. Man, what a race. What a race, you know what? Well, we'll get these guys down here. Hold on for a minute, folks.
Justin Lisby, man, dominant performance today, and even we talked to Anthony Emery earlier in this race that you were just in another zip code throughout this race. Well, great job on the win. Tell us about your race overall.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of said it earlier that these cars being loose, I find that pretty fun, and I found that I'm usually a little bit better at tracks where it's loose compared to like the mile and a half that we go to, which are a lot of times flat out. So not only is it fun, I think I have a little bit of speed because, I mean, went out there and won that. So, yeah, it's just really fun over that race. Everybody's putting up a good battle. Like Marcus there, he was really fast, Zoltan, until he fortunately hit the wall. Wow. But yeah, overall, I think it was really fun.
Now, there was some drama late in the race. You were coming up on Rockingham, and I don't know if you guys had any idea which way you guys were going to go. And unfortunately, you got in the back of Rockingham there. Did you have any concern about the car after that?
Well, with that, Daniel told me that his connection was a little weird, and he was like looking over like to the side, making sure it was fine. He wasn't really paying attention, and he's kind of in the middle. I didn't know where he was going to go, and so last second I took a bottom. And I think it's a little bit of net code. My car looked fine from inside the car, so I wasn't too concerned because usually you can just ghost right through that thing. So from there, I mean, I was a little upset because we were pulling Marcus there, so I just knew that I had to beat Marcus off pit road, and fortunately we did that.
All right, well, you guys are going to Chicagoland next week. What are we going to expect from you over there?
I like Chicagoland. It's just one of those tracks, again, you know, with this package, it's kind of up in the air, like, just for how I think I'll perform, because if I'm out front, I might be able to be fine, but if I'm through the pack, I might stay there for most of the race. But hopefully, might go 2 in a row. Hopefully, that's the plan.
All right, well, who you got to thank for this win today?
I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting, everybody who watches NORC, Revan for putting it on, and TCB Motorsports.
All right, well, congrats on the win today. Dominant performance. I mean, you were in their zip code, and I agree with Anthony Emery there. Well, best of luck to you next week out of Chicagoland.
All right, appreciate it, Joe.
Marcus will come home second today. He was another guy that was pretty fast, but just didn't quite have enough there for Lisby at the end. Marcus, tell us about your race.
I don't know. It was all right. I didn't know how to really drive the track. Really, it took me about 80 laps to figure out what to do, but it was all right. Car was decent. I put myself behind, not knowing how to drive it, and then I ran into a couple people. Then I think would have won the race, but caution came out because I didn't have to pit, and everybody else was going to pit. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't really raced this track in like 2 years, so it was fun. I don't really like it, but it was fun.
Well, these guys will be going to Chicagoland next week. If you are going to be over there, what are we going to expect from you?
I don't know. I haven't raced Chicago in a while either, so we'll see. I'm sure it's wide open for like 8 laps or something probably. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully the groove widens out.
All right. Well, anybody you got to thank for your second place today?
Thank you guys for broadcasting, and sorry for Will for running him over earlier in the race, and congrats to Justin on the win.
All right. Well, Marcus, best of luck to you next week at Chicagoland.
Yep, thanks.
Ariotti will come home third today. Ariotti, good result. Start third, finish third. Tell us about your race overall.
Yeah, kind of like Marcus, I really didn't know how to drive this track. It took a while to figure out what everyone else was doing. During practice, I was watching the faster guys trying to figure out their line and pretty much trying to do the same thing throughout the race as well too. I didn't expect to finish as well as I did, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get into the next stage here. So I don't know. We'll have to see how the stage or how the points come out here, but pretty disappointing. I'll take a podium finish for sure, but it's pretty disappointing, honestly.
Well, yeah, I would assume it's disappointing for you because you came into this race 23 points out of the cutoff line. You definitely, I would say, needed to win this race to be in contention for the round 8. But like you said, we shall wait and see what the points are going to be like here. But if, regardless of what happens, you guys will be going to Chicagoland next week. What are we going to expect from you over there?
I'm definitely going to race as hard as I can, trying to finish as best as I can in the season here. Try to get as many wins as I can. I kind of honestly, I felt pretty ticked off going into this race tonight, just because. And again, I didn't expect these guys to do so much for me or this much for me. But last week we had the hurricane down here in Florida, and I had to leave my apartment, and that kind of put me in a hole in this race. So I didn't expect them to postpone the race or anything like that. Again, it's just we're not getting, we don't have paid sponsors, footing the bill here for anything like that. It's just a hobby, but at the same time, it's disappointing to know you race throughout the past 2-3 months just to get here, and then you have an act of an act of God basically kind of take you out of the out of contention here. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the best I can. I mean, in the end, it's all for fun. I love racing with these guys. It's been a lot of fun, and I'll do the best I can next few weeks here.
All right. Well, anybody you got to thank for your third place tonight?
I got to thank the Raven for putting this on. All the guys who always show up every week, and you guys for broadcasting it. This one's going to be bittersweet to kind of go back and watch it. It was. I'm not the biggest fan of this track, but it was a fun race, interesting, something I haven't done in a while. So I got to thank you guys for broadcasting. It'll be fun to go watch.
All right, well, Eric, congrats on third place, and like I said, regardless of what happens, just keep buying, and we'll see you next week at Chicagoland and these final 4 races of the season.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys. See you, Rudy.
All right, see you, Eric. Congrats again. Hey, Joseph, if you want to get the points, just got poked here from John saying that the top 8 has been set. You want to, if you can...
Yeah, I'll definitely find out from that right now. So I'll get word with that. I guess in the meantime, you can go through the race results.
I'll run down through the results here while you're finding that out. All right, Justin Lyons will be coming home with the win here today. Marcus Richardson second. Ariotti, who finishes third. Anthony Emery fourth. Aaron Smith, top 5. Justin Gable in 6th. Femi Olat 7th. Sean Williams 8th. Elijah Gracia 9th. Scott Rambler 10th. Zoltan Herzeg will finish 11th. Taylor Fry in 12th place. John Barry 13th. Scott Schuer 14th. Tony Hilbrands 15th. Nicholas Caressel 16th. Cody Miller 17th. Tom Mercier 18th. Andrew Cardinelli 19th. Tommy Gossett finishing in 20th place. Daniel Falkingham with a pretty disappointing 21st position, but he'll be all right. Terrell Baker 22nd. Nate Stewart 23rd. Will Klein 24th. Spencer Owens 25th. Hunter Combs 26th. Jared Darling 27th. Keaton Jones 28th. And I don't think Cody Lamas, he may have started the race, but he didn't finish it. But he finishes in 29th. So, well, Joseph, John, did you find out who the top 8 are?
Yes, the round of 8 has been set, and the people who will be advancing will be Anthony Emery, Aaron Smith, Emil Watt, Sean Williams, Sultan Herzeg, Tony Hillebrands, Daniel Falkingham, and myself, John Berry. That would be the round of 8. The people who did not make it would be Ariotti, Terrell Baker, Tom Mercer, and Bobby Cheney.
Oh, man. All right, very good.
All right, well, there you have it, folks. The top 8 has been set, and yes, Terrell Baker, Ariati, Bobby Chaney, and who was
Tom
the other
Mercier.
one? Tom Mercier has been eliminated from the playoffs tonight. So that means you heard the top 8. They'll be moving on to the round of 8, starting next week out of Chicagoland Speedway, and then there'll be the 2-mile racetrack in 2 weeks at Auto Club Speedway, and then the round of 8 finale out at Bristol Motor Speedway. So a very good top 8 drivers. Be exciting to see who can make it into the championship 4 within the next 3 weeks.
Well, John, I'm glad you made it in, man. I know you raced your heart out tonight, but out there, we've seen that the track at one time was up to 132 degrees. Golly, man, how do you guys survive that?
A lot of half throttle and steering wheel right when you're turning left.
I guess.
I know, like, actually the car, once you got it set into the corner, it was fine. But once you was coming out of the corner, I don't know, it was the way that track is set up with the banking and the transitions. Like, you come out of the corner and it is like, it just wants to go everywhere but where you want it to go. If you're even remotely more than half throttle on old tires, special old tires, it was a handful. But it was a lot of fun to drive. I kind of wish there was a little bit more lanes that opened up. Seems like we were all stuck at the bottom for the most part.
Yep. Yeah, I know a couple drivers that tried it, like mid lane. I seen Marcus up there a couple times trying it, but boy, the next turn he was right back down to the bottom. He must not liked it up there or something. And some guy put a lot of wheel into it when they were coming out of the corners, and that caused them to spin down across the front stretch grass there. So, boy, if you just put too much wheel into it, man, I mean, that's how close you guys were to the edge. But I'm glad you made it in. Congrats.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried because I've never been eliminated in the round 12 before, and I kind of was looking at the points. It's like, oh, this might be bad. Daytona was not a good race for me. That's what kind of put me in this predicament. But and we made it. So
yes, sir. Well, how you think you'll run next week at Chicagoland?
I really like Chicagoland. It's like probably one of my favorite mile halves. With it being a night race with this package, I'll be pack racing. I think, especially towards the end once the track covers up, and it's just. It'll be kind of like a semi-Daytona Talladega race, and Auto Club will be kind of the same way. So both of those races will be pure luck.
Yep. Well, I know a lot of guys didn't really care for the Rockingham race tonight, but I'll tell you what, it turned out to be a pretty decent race.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, we had some options, but I kind of felt like we had some periods of long green flag runs when the nations were just smashed together. But it was nice to actually get green flag run going and actually, seeing the field get spread out and actually like race and not worrying how, survive restarts constantly.
Yep.
So, it was nice to actually run for a bit.
And we had 7 cautions. I didn't think that's too bad for 150 laps at the Rock. That's not bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight, and we'll catch you next time. Joseph, thank you for helping out. John, thanks for filling us in on who the top 8 are, and I'm glad you made it in there, brother. But, folks, we'll see you next time. Stay safe and have a good night.